Well, it's time for another Hawkeye's favorites. Actually, this is a versus video. This is actually kind of a video response to something I saw on YouTube from a guy named Dame Drops. Now, what he did back in July, I believe, he compared two of the most popular sports drinks. That is Powerade and Gatorade. Now, what he did was he compared 11 lime flavors to each other, and when you remember correctly, he gave Gatorade an endorsement, but not Powerade. Well, I say he may have judged it because of the lemon lime flavor. I've had lemon lime flavored Gatorade and lemon lime flavored Powerade, and both taste really, really good. But today is not just a review or reverses of both Powerade and Gatorade, but also a versus of Pringles versus Lay's Stax. So, first I want to give my opinion on Gatorade and Powerade. As you can see it in the video here. Sorry if you can't see it. I've been a big fan of both of these for a long time. I was going to compare Cool Blue versus the Mountain Berry Blast one, but Ralph's didn't have that flavor, so I couldn't get it. So I got these two instead. Now, compare the health aspects of the two. They both have the same calories. They both have the same amount of, well, actually, there's a little more in here than there is in here. Slightly more, but it still counts. Gatorade has more potassium. And carbohydrates are more in here, so, you know, depending on how you look at it, I guess you could say it's kind of even between the two. But then there's the taste. Which of these tastes better? Would it be Gatorade? Ooh, Gatorade looks good. The person you just see is my brother. Yeah. And Powerade. See? Powerade. Now, the question is, which tastes better? Is it Powerade or is it Gatorade? First, I'm going to try Powerade. See how it tastes. Okay. Definitely tastes like Fruit Punch. Have you ever had Fruit Punch? I'm not so sure how you've actually tried this. It definitely tastes like Fruit Punch. And it's damn good. Let me tell you, Dame Drops, you're right about that. You know, it's good stuff, basically. My brother would say, good stuff. And I will agree. Now let's try Gatorade. Okay. So, I tried both these flavors. And they're about the same, but I can tell there's a little... this is a little more sweet. This is a little sweeter. Gatorade has always been a little sweeter. That would be the potassium, obviously. That means that is sweet, but I still like it. However, I'm more used to drinking the blue stuff, the Cool Blue and the Mountain Berry Blast. In fact, I just had some Mountain Berry Blast before I had this video. So, as far as I go, they're even, but I would pick Powerade over Gatorade. Now, anyone noticed I might have accidentally picked the Gatorade? I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, so yes, people, Powerade is my pick. I would pick Powerade over Gatorade, and I'm not saying that just because of this flavor, because I've had Powerade more often than Gatorade, so Powerade is my pick. That's my favorite sports drink. That Gatorade is supported by all those major companies like NFL and all that stuff, so you know they got favoritism already. Powerade, though, I just think it tastes better. That's all my opinion. Now, Dame Drops has his opinions, I have mine, and I say this is the better sports drink. If anybody feels differently, feel free to leave your opinion on the comments below. And please don't be rude with your commentary, or I will delete the comment because I don't want to have to do that. I want to be nice about this and not have to take your commentary out because you say, "Oh, well, this is better than this," you know. Okay. So that being said, we're now going to move on to the other competition. Pringles. Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop, as it's called. Or Lay's Stax. Well, as you can see, there's both basically both. They're potato crisps, not chips. Chips are come in a bag. These are crisps. I might have been wrong about that, but they say it even has chips on this stuff. So, let me fix my hands. Says it. Kick a close up. See, it says chips right here. It says potato chips. This, as clear as day, says potato crisps. See closely? Potato crisps. Which means they're potato chips or crisps. Now, as you can see, this is a circular can, and Pringles has been doing this for years, basically. The person who created Pringles knew what he was doing. This can, it's got more of a an egg-shaped thing going on, you know? Now, the tops are both circular, as you can see. Pringles has a little thing on the lid here, for please. Now, what about the health aspects? As you can see, both have about 150 calories. The calories from fat, though, there's more in Pringles than there are in the Lay's Stax. So that's a plus in Lay's favor. The total fat, it's the same amount, so it doesn't really matter. There's more sodium in this than there is this, so if you taste more salt, that would do this. So that's another point. That's another point in the favor of Lay's Stax. So it's already 2-0 over this. But then there's inevitable, the protein. Each has 1 gram. This has more carbohydrates. Again, it means it'll give you more energy. So that's 3-0 so far. Lay's is already up for 0. But then there's the deciding factor in any food. The taste. Which tastes better? Lay's Stax or Pringles? Well, there's only one way to figure that out. Try them. And as you can see, they're not open yet. Now, my little brother likes Pringles, but likes Lay's too, right? Yeah. But I have some Pringles. So let's see. What's that? Definitely crunchy. Have a very potatoey taste. You can taste the salt, obviously. So, not bad. Okay, now let's compare. Let's try the Lay's Stax. Sorry about that. I'll edit that out. Look at the shape of the ship. See? Definitely shaped too. Looks more like a duck. It looks like a duck bill, doesn't it? I've seen the commercials. People, the duck thing. Pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so Lay's are a little more firm, a little more. There's not as much salt. That's why the potassium is less, obviously. Plus, when I went to the store, these were less expensive. They were only $1. The Pringles were $1.50, so Pringles are usually more expensive. However, you can find these and Pringles in like a dollar store or stuff like that. They're not hard to find, basically. These are everywhere. Pringles, though, are more popular because Pringles have been around much longer than Lay's. I think Lay's Stax were created sometime in 2000. Pringles have been around since the 80s, so bottom line, Pringles has some more bench. However, I gotta admit, I do like the taste of Lay's a little bit better than Pringles. So, I know people may go, oh, you are a sadist! They only came out with these to get them to make it so they can get the market again away from these guys, even though the Pringles can is obviously more appealing to the eye. So, I know people are going to be like, oh, you are such a bastard for saying this. But, my pick, Lay's Stax. They have the better chip. They're firmer, they have less salt, they have less carbohydrates, they're better for you. Actually, more carbohydrates, excuse me. Bottom line, Lay's Stax is the better brand. I don't like Pringles too, but Lay's is the winner. So Lay's beats Pringles. Lay's Stax beats Pringles. And again, for those of you who missed it, I favor Fruit Punch Powerade over Fruit Punch Gatorade. Yes. So that's all for today. I'm going to be doing another comparison on Thursday. I'm going to compare the Big King against the Big Mac. In other words, Burger King's Big King versus McDonald's Big Mac. And I will have it in front of you and show you who I think is the winner also. Also, I'll be doing more wrestling reviews as well too, for those of you who know who I am. Also, a history on WWE, people who were WWE champion for less than a day, or, well, heavyweight champion for less than a day. That's coming up as well within the week. So, again, Lay's Stax is my winner over Pringles, and Fruit Punch Powerade beats Fruit Punch Gatorade. There you go, guys. I will see you on Friday.